Okay. Hello, everyone. Cashmagnet Guru coming at you with another live stream. Hopefully, I am actually live. Get around to how quality of the sound is. See, for some weird reason, Streamlabs, the Streamlabs OBS, the program that I use to record live, gets transferred to YouTube. They've done some funky changes, and I don't like them. So, I'm not really positive when I actually go live. I mean, it tells me I'm going live, but like as you can see here on YouTube, it really has no idea. And so if I go to the live control room, kind of winging it right now. See, now that wants me to actually make a different stream. Not what I want to do.
In this video, I'll show you how
I
to
don't
set
wanna
up and
watch a
manage
video
live
now, do
streams
I?
in YouTube's live control room.
All right.
We've built a
So they've changed some stuff, which sucks. Before I get into the stream and say hi to everybody, how does my audio sound? Do I sound good? Sound clear? Am I too low? No, how exactly do I sound? Am I okay? I don't sound like the horrible voice that I had going on last week, I hope, which was a grand combination of being sick and very, very bad audio settings. So hopefully I don't sound too bad this week. I'm about 91.3% healthy. Still just a tad bit, just a smidge under the. So you're gonna have to, bear with me just a little bit. Okay, so see, that's telling me live deal. Yep, but see, then it screws up. Then it has that messed up. Let me give me a second. Let me. I don't know why Streamlabs makes me change. Why it changes stuff. It annoys me. I don't want it to actually change anything. See, that's what I want it to do. I want it to go with. But apparently it's confused. Can I turn up the volume? I can. Is that loud enough there? Is that volume better? How does that sound? Better? I'd have to go into some settings to actually change it to go higher, but I could do that if necessary. See, it's the fine line with me is, am I too loud? Am I too soft? You know, I have like a voice that has a tendency to carry. And that's gotten me into trouble over the years. Okay, so there we're good, huh? Okay. See, I don't even know if this stream here. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I don't think that's even live. Too much? Am I too loud now? I'll turn me down a little bit there. Sorry, I kind of ran out of time. To gonna try to do some audio testing beforehand and ran out of time. Face for radio. Wow. Wow. Holy smokes. Face for radio. Ouch. Ouch. Face for radio. Now, I'm guessing that question mark at the end wasn't really supposed to be there, HT. Ow. Ouch. 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 Oof. Tough crowd tonight. All right. Well, let me hop into what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop into one thing real quick, and then I'm going to switch my screens around because I don't like having my screens this way, but kind of have to have it this way for our very first topic. And before I get into that, I'm going to tell you, stick around to the end of the show because I kind of got an important announcement towards the end of the show. So stick around for that. You know what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about some honey game tonight. We're also going to talk a little Cashmagnet tonight, of course. We're also going to talk some phones. So the first thing I'm going to get into right away, I'm going to talk a little about honey gain. And if you guys aren't using honey gain, and you are missing out. This is some easy, free money. Now, one thing they've done is now they've gone to this continuous delivery thing. And this is all about having your PC or your laptop or another PC. You could have 3 PCs all hooked up to this continuous delivery. Now, as you see, I had 19 hours, which I'm not really sure how I ended up with that. But where you'll see this is, so you just download the newest version of HoneyGain for your PC. Then you get thrown into a queue. All they're doing is they're doing some beta testing. And as you see here, I am not connected, which is kind of a bummer. But right now I have my old PC. I have my laptop hooked up as well. And I'm not sure if either one of those are running or both of those are running on it. But this is easy. So you just get thrown into the queue, and apparently I did what is that, 10 cents almost today on them. I don't really know how to read. I'm gonna be flat honest. I don't know. No idea how you read that. So, but I know I've done 101 hours with it, and that's how you check it. When you get a right click on it, or if it's telling me I'm in the queue, you can drop out of it when it's actually running. I wish I would have. I wish I would have done this when connected, which I believe I was last week. So, okay, so that's one thing that we got going on is content delivery, and it's just a different way for Honey Gain to be pumping out some. Paying more people for their bandwidth. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip my screen around here. So bear with me here. With me. Okay, there we go. I like it set up this way better. It's just one of those things for me. Okay, so I'm gonna hop into the stream real quick and say hi to everybody. Jiminy, there's somebody new. Welcome, welcome. Would Edge Rider 4 do okay? Yes, would. The only thing you got to remember with like an Edge Rider 4 is doesn't hardly have any ports to it. So if you're going to stay fairly small, Edge Rider 4 will work fine. Small, I probably mean you could probably get away with under 100 devices, but you'd need a good access point with it. Durant Gaming, welcome. Yeah, YouTube, you know, I don't know if it's the YouTube so much or if it's the Streamlabs. I just need to sit down with Streamlabs and play a little bit with. What else do you use with your Edge Router? Can you show what you use for all of the IPs? You know, I have some videos out there where I show some my IPs. The problem is Gemini is I can't show you a lot of it because I can't show my IP addresses. Big no. And really it wouldn't make any difference because you can't set it up yourself. I'll be flat out honest. I think anybody that sets it up or tries to set like an Edge Router up themselves for multiple IPs, they are wasting their. I really would say that. Now I am going to show you. I'll show you a little bit about my access points, though, and I'll do that tonight. Trader Geo, hello. HT, how you doing? Hey, I never got that script from you. That macro HT. Gonna hit you up for that. We've also Sean and I have done a lot of testing this past week with the macro, and we're going backwards with it. We are not having much luck. We're having more issues, and that's another reason why I haven't done a video yet. Okay. Okay, Goat City, welcome. All right. Jiminy, would Edge Router 4 do okay? What else? Okay. Yeah, Durant, you know, about not showing my IP, it's just something I don't do. Boy, I got the thing stuck in my head, don't I? Okay, so here's what I got going on, and this is the Unify. I know this is going to be confusing for anybody who. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. Did buy a brand new access point, and that's that bad boy right there. And that is the Ubiquiti HD Flex. That thing is, it's really super cool. It's not even as round as like a soda can, and it's about the same height as a tall boy. New broadcast time and day. God, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll definitely stick with Wednesdays. The time, geez, I don't know. I think I do like going a little later. I don't feel so rushed if I go, because I was doing like 8 Eastern and I was doing 9 Eastern. Then so I backed it up to 10 Eastern. See. I don't want to really screw over the East Coast guys so much. Yeah, HT, man, take your time. What we're running into, HT, is a crazy thing when the app shut runs and when it closes, all of a sudden it's popping up like another app, like YouTube or the Play Store, and what it's acting like it's going to do, it's going to clean it. It's going to clean the data from it. It's insane, and it just happened out of the blue. I need to make a video on that because that's just, it makes no sense. And so Sean wasn't getting it, and then all of a sudden Sean started getting it on his new phones. So I started really laughing at him because I don't understand these macros very much at all. I can do a little bit, but not much. So, so is this my new time? I don't know. Okay, so Jiminy, what I'm running is a 12p, Ubiquity 12p for my router. I do have two very specific cable modems from Spectrum. They are WSC. If you end up trying to run Honeygain on their regular Hitron modems, they will crash. And I battled with Spectrum for 5 months, probably June to almost December, over it, November at least. I lost out on hundreds of dollars just because they kept saying it wasn't on their end. It really was. So what I have going on here, I have overkill here. So I have 4 access points, which I really need to get rid of 2 of them. I just have not made time. I did testing one night and I got frustrated and quit testing. So what I have here is the first and the third one. Those are Ubiquity AP/AC lights. The second one is long range one. I live in a 2-story, 110-year-old house that I have problems getting internet downstairs at times. So I needed something long range. Like I said, this last one, that's brand new. That's been online for a week and a half. And that is the Ubiquity HD Flex. I paid about $180 for it, but it's supposed to be able to run up to 500 clients through it. I don't plan on even running 100 through. I might run 100 through. Not more than that. App shut from my investigation is using the force close, and the last app it closes is the app info that gets left open. Really? So wait, what do you mean app info? What? Can you explain that a little more, Rookie? Force close, and the last app it closes is the app info. I'd like you to. It'd be great if you could explain that a little more. What's kind of crazy with this little bug that I got going on with that macro is it's not on all my phones. And it started out just being on a couple. Now it's like on a whole bunch. Jiminy, I have an Aris 3 modem. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that modem. So, earn money online. There's a new face as well. Welcome. The screen with the clear data button. You see, what it's going to the clear data button on certain apps. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about there. And that's where it's hanging up. I mean, that's where it's showing again. And I don't know why it's doing that. Do you have a solution for that? I'd love to hear it. HT, I am trying to get the script working with the blue version. That, or I need to roll back to older CM versions to script. Yeah, we're not running the Sean and I are not running the blue version. I won't run the blue version until they get the Google Plus back on there. I just won't do it. I sat down with the CEO of Cashmagnet the other night, had a bit of a conversation with him. A little grumpy with him. I'll get into that in a little bit. So, until they fix the login for the Google Plus, I won't run the blue version. And as far as I understand, there is no difference between the green and the blue version. So I'm still running the Cashmagnet APK, which I actually just downloaded a dozen versions of the Cashmagnet APK today. This is why I've been grumpy with Cashmagnet. So where I clean my phones every day, which each and every single one of you should do. Dump that data, dump that cache, close those apps, and then start. Well, so when I do that, I go through my phones every now and again, and I make sure that they're actually downloading games, so forth. So what I ran into about probably 10 days ago was I found about 6 or 8 phones that had no watch and installs. So what I did was I sent my logs in. And I didn't hear anything. Not keep for like a week. So I get a little testy when I don't hear from Cashmagnet after a week. I've done quite a bit of testing for them. I expect to, and I promote them a little bit when things are running right. So I expect them to, I don't know, answer me when I'm a little grumpy with them. So I got a little grumpy with Cashmagnet on Monday. Pretty owly with them. And it ended up not doing any doggone good because I haven't heard back from them yet what they said about my logs. So what I did was I went through my phones today and I actually had 12 phones, 12 of them that did not have any watch and installs. So, and I encourage everybody to check their phones. Do it now. Do that tonight. Do it the next time you clean your phones. Make sure they're catching watch and installs. And what I ended up doing was I ended up uninstalling Cashmagnet and then reinstalling. Now, I've done this in the past. I can remember, oh boy. I can remember when I had my old setup. Oh boy. I'm talking my old setup. And what I remember doing to fix that was actually factory resetting my phone. I was going to be one real grumpy beep if I had to reset my phone. I don't like doing that. I find that a huge waste of time. All right. Do you need a cloud key? No. I this this unified network that I'm using here, Gemini, this is provided. This is provided by my HT guy. So, or T guy, huh? HT. Ugh, my tech guy, my IT guy, HT. Oof. So yeah, this is actually provided by him. He sets up your if he sets up your edge router configuration, he will host this for, I think he's doing it for $5 a month, which I think is a good deal. You know, anytime you get a problem, he can help you out. Note, only theoretical solution. You need to add a step to either close settings at clean or perhaps going home. Yeah, Ricky, we tried doing the going home thing. Now, what I noticed is if you hit the square one, I can't think what it's called. It shows all the apps. And then if you hit close apps, then it will continue on. I don't think AppShed is intended to leave that screen open, but something is glitching it. Yeah, I agree. But I mean, what is it? I assume that it's either some kind of update or for using the Launcher 3. Maybe it's some kind of Google thing. I know it wouldn't be Android thing. I don't let my Android. And it affects both my LG 5s and Presto 2s. Sorry, add step after app shut, not clean. No, I know what you meant there. I heard I haven't cleaned data in a long time. What? I did, however, find today that default browser was missing on several. You know, if you're catching watching installs, the default browser doesn't matter. I don't believe. I think if most people looked at that, they'd probably see that it wasn't enabled. So I had to reboot the phone and reload level 7. Yep. You know how much I hate rebooting a phone. That's definitely the last thing I ever want to do. I mean, for me, the next step after rebooting a phone is actually a factory reset. That is how far rebooting a phone actually. Have you tried recording an interaction when you? I have not. I kind of suck at that kind of stuff. I'm not very good with the macro. Really not. I unfortunately have to rely on other people's work, and I absolutely give them credit for it. You know, like I guy who made our base macro. I think I ended up giving him $50-$60 to do some things differently with the macro. Sean, bless his heart, he's done quite a bit. I don't know if he's really changed mine. I know he's changed his, but I couldn't get one of his Mac. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're not getting well, okay, like when the default browser pops up and Cashmagnet's not one of the two or three, yeah, then you got a big problem on your hands. Okay, so that being said, so this is what's going on. This is so instead of having a cloud key like oh Gemini was asked, my tech guy, he uh he hosts this Unify. And what this basically does is it lets you look inside all your, you know, see what's all going on. I got 174 devices connected, right? Which most of that's, probably close to 165 phones or so. Um, okay, so off with that. What was I gonna get? Oh, besides had a nice little trolling experience with some kid this week, some college kid on Reddit. I don't usually let myself get trolled. Had an interesting conversation with him. The kid actually called me a thief. I run 53 Honeygain devices over 37 IP addresses. And he said that I was a thief because I'm taking money out of other people's mouths. I'm basically 18 people on Honeygain. And I guarantee you they have what I know Cashmagnet has about 10,000 or so. So the question is Honeygain bigger? If Honeygain only had like 100 users and I was running, 50 devices, yeah, then I might be a little hoggy. But and I'm not doing anything with Honeygain that is against the terms of service. We let's see if it says 48 active, which that seems a little light. Another 5 more. But I don't take being called a thief lightly. I think that's one of the worst things that you could actually be called. Thief. If I was doing something against the terms of service, then I would fully take it. So it was just it was a big frustrating thing. I hear the go get a real job. And it's like the kid has no idea. He has no idea who I am or what I do. I generally work 10 to 12 hours a day. Right. Not including the farm, not including the writing. If I lived in mom's basement, boy, that'd be something different. Actually, I would like to live in my mom's basement. Her basement's huge. I could have walls filled with phones. And it's nice and cool in her basement. That it would really be optimal to live in mom's basement. Really would. Except for the problem is mom lives there too. Love my mom to death, but don't want to live with mom. Nope, nope, nope. Nice to go there. Not nice to stay. So, I get a little testy when it comes to that. And You know, some of you all know that, you know, I had a run in with another phone farming YouTuber last fall. Not last fall, but a year ago. And you know, I seen how I don't want his reputation. So I like to nip things in the bud right there. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox. Oh, okay. So if anybody hasn't used Honeygain, hasn't cashed out, that's easy. Bam, there you go. The first time's a little bit different, but also keep track of your Honeygain payments. Had an issue with Honeygain, and I think I lost $22. But I'm not gonna cry over spilt milk. That. LOL, fair enough. I can see it if I can find the blocks required to slide in, close all the apps. Can you share your most recent version? I have one phone with app shut on. If you're talking my rookie, if you're talking my most recent version, that'd be the same version as last week I posted. I haven't done anything different with it. Yeah, like Rookie's saying here, you can host the unified controller on a PC as well. The cloud key just uses less energy and doesn't require a PC on at all times. And you know, Rookie's right there. You know, I could host it on my PC, but honestly, when I did that the first time, I was absolutely lost. I hate this whole Unify thing. I really do. I hate setting it up because I'm a complete moron trying to set it up. It didn't work. Did you have to wait until you actually got out of the Honeygain queue before that link showed up on the dashboard? What do you mean there, HT? Were you talking the request payment or were you talking about the queue? All I did to get into that content program was I just downloaded the newest version. That's all I did. Cheddar Geo. No, we don't talk politics. Know that by now, Trader Geo. Says no. Plenty of other YouTubers out there that will gladly talk politics. This is a no politics zone. And I will get a little grumpy if people push that. So I do ask, please don't. So the continuous delivery, all you got to do is just download the newest version of it on the Windows. That's all you got to do. And then it will automatically be there. So, okay. All right, so we got that. Guys want to talk a little Mike Tomlin, a little Steelers football? We'll move on. Okay. You know, this is something I don't talk about enough. Really need to talk about it more. Swag bucks. You know, this is something that a lot of us take for granted. Really do. Or we just ignore it. I'm going to show you why you should not ignore swag bucks. 92 cents, right? That is nine. Oops. Ah, dang it. And went about that. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. There we go. Sorry, I was having a meltdown there. So, okay. So what's going on with this? Well, we got indie music running nonstop. Lifestyles ran a little bit. Look at that. I mean, that's only, let's see, that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So that's only 40. The rest of that is running that original blue swag buck. That's 50 cents. 52 cents just on the day. Well, what about yesterday? 192 just running the apps. 98 just running those. 56, 82, 140, 6, 7, 3. Get those phones out. Get those Swagbucks apps going. And you see the only 3 apps that I'm running right now is the indie music, the lifestyle, and that original Swagbucks mobile watch. And it's fantastic. Killing it. Now, why that's down today is because I actually ran Honey Gain on it for probably 12 hours. So what I need to do is actually quit running Honey Gain phones, and especially on that Swagbucks mobile. All right, Monkey Famous, hey Cash, long time man, how you doing? You know, I'm doing good. How you doing, Monkey? HT, I don't have the link on the website, even though I have it installed on my laptop now. Okay, or eat a soup sandwich? How many devices are you using on Swagbucks 3? No, I'm running all 3 at one time. Hopefully that's not against the terms of service. And I am watching the ads at all times. All times. But while I'm here, we will also you hold on there, Goat City. We'll talk phones here in a little bit. Right now we're going to talk Swago. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you've done the Swago for the week. Now put your hand down. Everybody at Denny's is laughing at you. Now there's certain things that you know, on here I won't do. And most of us won't do. You know, I'm not going to do the complete the daily to-do list because I'm not going to do a survey. Guy could break into my house and say, you're going to do this survey. I'm going to shoot you. I'm like, okay, just get it over with. I'm not going to do a survey. I'm not going to spend $50 on a gift card that will be just on crap that I don't want and don't use. What, for $5? Oh, I don't want to spend $50 to get $5 for something I don't want. So okay, here's the other thing. Get those coupons. Get those coupons. You know, I need to really hammer on the Swagbucks a little more. I think you guys take the Swagbucks serious. I know I don't. Of course, you come down, go to clip all. I'm gonna print them later because you can only print off 60 or 50 at a time. Or more. I mean, this is an easy 50 cents, folks. An easy 50 cents. And print coupon. Doesn't get any easier than that. Of course, I got to fill in my phone number. Anybody want to fill in my phone number? Sure I've accidentally shared it a few. Okay. How many devices are you using? Okay, Swagbucks. Let's talk phones. I'm Canadian. I got my 5 Swagbucks on Swaggo. We got Samuel. Samuel, are you new? Welcome. The watch section on the website was fully passive for me all week until this morning. I don't do that. I don't use the watch section, and I know I need to. Okay, Goat City. Talk phones. Let's talk about how Cashmagnet Guru got fleeced by actually a fairly big phone seller on eBay. But you're gonna hear me cry about this. Okay, so if I share my personal information, don't look at it. So look at this. Oh, I bought a beauty here. Now this LG Nexus 4. Okay, this is actually a really, really good phone. This is a perfect phone for Honeygain right here, if you can get them for $7.06. And Sooner Soft, I've bought from these guys a lot. I probably bought 10, 20 phones from these guys in the past. Absolutely. But, says damaged. Read carefully. Well, of course I'm going to read carefully. I know what I'm doing. It should be noted that a damaged unit can go from bad to worse. We all know that. So be aware that other issues can arise. This is being sold as is. I got you. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Device has touchscreen digitizer dead spots. Icons cannot be moved freely across the display. You see that? Okay, I'm good with that. I don't want to move icons across the screen. Screen has several minor scratches and a few deep scratches. Body, who cares? Battery included. Yes. Okay, so I'm good. That's all I want. I don't even want the charger. You can keep the charger. So awesome. So, I don't want to move icons across the screen. Good with that. Let me show you what's going on here. And you might not be able to, you're not going to be able to tell this, but that white box there, that is an OK. So this phone is apparently factory reset or something. This is the main screen. So it's giving you like tutorial hint. Well, the problem is, can anybody guess what the problem is on this? Where is the dead spot on the screen? Bam. Right there. Right there. Right where that OK is. Right where that OK is. And, so I sent Sooner Soft a message. I said, and the back button wouldn't work for me. So I sent Sooner Soft a message, saying, hey, this is the deal. This phone's unusable. I couldn't get to the main screen. They're like, did you read the description? Clearly marked in the description. Oh, it's not, I don't give a flying F about, a $7 phone. I could care less about a $7 phone. We all know that. It's just the principle of it. You know, if they think they can get away with a $7 phone, what happens when I buy 5 or 8 $30 phones each, and I spend $200-300 with, and half of them don't work, or half of them come with cracked screens that weren't listed. You know, that's the only big deal that I'm making here. I don't care about $7. Don't at all. It's just the thing that it was poorly listed. But I was so excited. I'm like, oh man, a honey gain phone for $7. Woohoo! Now I have a $7 paperweight. And I haven't decided if I'm going to continue this further with them or not. So okay. So enough of that. I'll get off my geez, that was kind of like a second soapbox, wasn't it? Sorry, y'all. Worth the penalty, invest for Cashmagnet. Samuel, what do you mean there? Worth the penalty, invest for Cashmagnet. Oh, I have, I'm rolling around right now around 116 phones on Cashmagnet. I'm, I'm not the one to really be asking, is it worth it? My answer for the past 15 months is yes. So, but I don't know what your penalty, worth the penalty, best. I don't know what you mean by penalties. Yeah, Goat City, I was just a little turned off by their message with me. I really was. I'm not necessarily bashing. I'm not necessarily bashing Soonersoft. I am. Okay, I am. I'm turned off by their message. I thought their message was pretty shoddy. So Goat City, you wanted to talk about other phones? Okay, so here it is. This is in a nutshell. Do not buy LG G5s anymore. I love the LG G5s, but the battery bloat is getting out of hand. Don't know if it's caused because of my charger, but I've had to replace a ton of batteries so far. I actually have 2 phones where the screen has popped off or popped up because the batteries have bloated so much. Yep. So I'm going back to the Aristo 2s all over again. Which is okay. Running this macro, we don't run into we're not running into the problems of the phones being, oh my god, woo, my head just melted there. My brain, did you hear my brain just ooze out my ear there? Oh my gosh. Let me try to form my thoughts again. So because of cleaning our phones every day, we don't have to worry about running out of memory on our phones, on these 16 gigabyte phones anymore. It sucks because these LG G5s are really nice. They really are. 32 gigabytes. You can get them for right around $30, but they just run too hot. The batteries are encased. They just run too hot, and it really stinks. The getting to the point where these batteries are bloating and damaging the phones. It's going to be a matter of time before it actually breaks one of my. And like I said, I've replaced a dozen batteries. No, I'm sorry. I've replaced almost 20 batteries. And I just bought another 5 today. So I apologize for leading people down the wrong road, and hopefully you're not going to have the issues that I'm having. I know that my issues are going to be different than yours because of the number of phones I have. I definitely have heat issues. Like right now in my office, it's right at 80 degrees in my office. And actually, I have all the vents, my whole upstairs shut off right now. I would open up the window, but it is I believe it's supposed to get down to 2 degrees tonight. So I mean, there it is. So yeah, I bought another couple of Aristo 2s. We're back to Sean and I are doing some testing with my tech guy Josh, and what we're doing is we're testing out some ideas may allow us to drop our business in, but I don't know. The IP addresses are fairly slow so far, so I don't know how that. Along those lines, if that testing works, I will look at actually dropping one of my business lines and actually try to pick up the 1 gig residential. How that works. I don't know how that's going to go. Mark, joining real late. Did you tell how much you made with the blue Swag Bucks app today? Yeah, I kind of just showed that a little bit. I think I made like 50 cents so far off that today. Yesterday it was over $1 off that, but I ran Honey Gain all night. One of these days I really need to get into some, I need to find some low end phones for most of you guys, for running Honey Gain. Like Mark, Sean, and I, we can't run low end phones. Can't buy any more low end phones because our 2.4 gigahertz band is plugged. So, okay, geez, wow, this hour flew by, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, if you stayed around for the announcement, here it is. Here's the announcement. Ding, 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 ding. Welcome to the announcement. And so I have 878 viewers, subscribers. Anyone want to guess what happens at 900? Anybody want to raise their hands and ask what happens at 900? Anybody want to blurt out and say in the stream what happens at 900? Okay, so while I'm waiting for somebody to type there, HT, it was mainly one of the things that we talked about was they're having some issues with their payments because of some kind of issue with PayPal. And with that, they got some of their payments delayed. And so I'm getting a little sob story. And I said, hey, this is it. Everybody go ahead and, you pay everybody else. You pay me last. Because I have a huge payment coming from December. So I'm like, I would rather have everybody else get paid than me. That was one of them. The other thing was he said that they will be getting the Google Plus at some point on the Blue app. Supposedly in March, they could possibly boost what going to possibly boost the earnings. There was a couple of other things. I should have wrote it down. I apologize for. Yeah, the Goat City knows. Goat City, I changed my name and IP and win another referral code. Yeah, we hit that 900 and I give out. It'll probably be next week. Odds are it'll probably be next week. I give out one of my other referral codes again. And because I'm testing out these IP addresses right now, is like the first one I gave away to Brian, that only had 12 phones on it. Now it's got 20 on it. The next one I'll be giving away, it used to have 12 on it. Now it's got 20 on it. G5 giveaway. Yeah, I'll give you the one that the screen's popping off. I'll give you that one there. Rich. Monetized? No, not yet. I don't really care about getting monetized. I think you only get like $12 a month. I noticed one PayPal payment had $18 fee tacked on. $18 fee? How much did you make, Goat City? I'd be curious to see how much you made off my referral. So unless y'all don't want to stay here for another 3 hours, I think I'm gonna bail. I think I'm gonna go watch the final episode of Lock and Key. It's actually kind of a fun little series on Netflix. Not generally my type of thing, but it's been kind of a fun thing so far. Now, see, here we go. That's what I like seeing right there. We got Staley here, new. Love seeing new people. Hey, I'm new. I usually earn $1 on swag bucks a day with the apps. Love that. Gonna give a big clap, big shout out. Good for you, Staley. That is awesome. Oh, Goat City made 600. Nice, very nice. Look at that. Goat City's made $6 for my referral. Don't spend that all in one place. But still, I mean, you're talking $70 a year. Can't complain about that now, can you? $70 that for me, $70, that's like 2 months of paying my internet or my cell phone bill. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to run away. I've had a really good time. Glad I didn't sound as bad as I did last week. Show just, bam, flew by. Oh, yeah. See, okay, so I have to go with Rich here. Got a Majesty Pro for $10 off of eBay. Runs Cashmagnet pretty good for 2.4. I actually, with testing out these new IP addresses, I actually took took my Majesty Pros off of Honeygain and I put them back to work on Cashmagnet. I guarantee you I've made, I bet like my original 4 that I bought for Cashmagnet Majesty Pros, I bet I probably made $300-400 from them. Probably $300 easy. And they were $10 each. So, just for fun, you're late, buddy. Late. All right. Y'all have a good time. Thank you very much. You know, if you ever have any questions, like I said, reach out to me on YouTube. You can get a hold of me on Facebook. You know, there's never a dumb question. You know, I asked a lot of questions that I got called said that were dumb questions when I first started with Cashmagnet. You know, I look back and I go, God, those people were dumb, saying my questions were dumb. Because my questions were actually very legit questions. They were just dumb ones that didn't know how to answer them. So, all right. Had a great time. Thank you all. And we will catch you next Wednesday. All right. Laters.